Back at it again, another week. In fact, we are midway through the month of May. Wow. Donovan Bailey Running Things, Jason Portuondo alongside the living legend. Wagwan.
Another day, man. Another day.
You just look like there's a sense of relief on your face.
Well, there is a sense of relief. I lost a whole bunch of personal stuff. I lost my wallet, my cards, anyways. And I just got some good news. So I feel that I've just exhaled.
So somebody, for whether it be 1, 2, maybe 3 days, got a chance to feel what it's like to live in the shoes of one Donovan Bailey.
Yeah, and that scared the hell out of me because people trying to buy stuff on your card and worst, what I was thinking about is imagine someone try to use your ID to impersonate you. Either way, all is safe right now, and I've canceled everything, and I'm about to get everything back. So
right.
So I mean, either way, I'm happy.
Yeah, we can laugh about it now because all is well. Exhale.
Just
exhale,
now we can.
exhale,
Yeah,
exhale.
Just now we can laugh about it. Yes.
All right.
Laugh a little bit. Yeah.
We got a lot of ground to cover on this edition of the show. We're going to peek in on some action from Doha, talk Diamond League. How about the inaugural Jamaica Invitational? Wow, fireworks. That was a lot of fun. We got Canadian records that are falling. We got collegiate action. We got the anchor leg. We got a lot of good stuff. We'll get to it in a moment. But first, never easy to start when we have to do it like this. Canadian broadcasting legend Darren Dutchyshen recently passing away at the age of 57. And you know him well. I know him well. And one of the good guys.
Yeah, you know what? And I'm happy you ended it by saying one of the good guys. I've been interviewed by, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people around the globe, and I always remember the good guys. You always remember the guys that are so good, so optimistic. Kind of help you along, and that although they're doing their job, they are also cheerleading. And so they're there, telling you and showing you that they want you to bring your very best when you're there performing. And Darren is absolutely one of the good guys. Rest in peace. Condolences to his family. This is always a tough way to start the day. Plus, the man is so young. Was so young, and God, man, yeah, that's tough, man. But rest in peace. One of the really good guys, man. I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed, every time I was interviewed by him, or even when I went and did some work with him in Toronto. So, I mean, rest in peace and condolences to his family.
Yeah. I mean, great broadcaster and even better human being.
100%.
And, touched many lives, many lives, and definitely will not be forgotten. And we shared a passion of horse racing, so that was cool for us to have that as a common denominator. But condolences, thoughts, prayers going out to the Dutchyshen family, a guy known as Dutchy.
Yes.
One of the good ones for sure. We always like to begin the track segment with our race of the week. Once again, brought to you by BioPods. Empower your every step. For more, go to biopods.com. This week's venture takes us to Doha. Not only was it a phenomenal race, but it was a PB, a MR, which is a meet record,
listen to you,
and a WL, world leading mark. So we're going to educate you for those of you not, informed with your abbreviations. Let's get to it. Once again, brought to you by BioPods.
Get away safely. Lindsay actually gets a very, very good start, but also inside him, Aaron Brown going well. Then a bit of a gap to Van Bulen has just been left completely. But Lindsay's got work on his hands because Bednarek has just got a half a yard outside him in lane 7. It's Bednarek leading this, continues to go away. And Bednarek shows that he loves it here in Doha. He's going to win this one fairly comfortably. 19.67.
Wow. 19.67. Now, we know who the man is when it comes to the two, but still.
Who's the man?
Seriously. No allows. Come on.
Man. But I mean, no allows.
But this was impressive. Anytime you get a world leading mark, you improve your your personal best. His previous was a 19.68 when he got that silver medal in Tokyo. But all of a sudden, he's one that you perhaps, put into the mix.
No, he's putting himself in the mix.
Yeah.
You and I had a conversation last time we sat down, and you are not impressed by how some people are performing now, or the times that they're dropping. Now, what Bednarek has done,
you had it right. Bednarek. I like that. That's what he's a bad man.
What's wrong with you, dude?
Bad man.
Anyways,
Bad man.
yeah.
Bad man. Pull up. Okay, go ahead.
Don't do that, man. You can't even speak Patois. It's all right.
Well, yeah, okay. Sorry, Mr. Bailey.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
okay.
Either way, you know what? He's putting his hat in the ring, and for someone who can go 1, 2, and 4, he's also someone that understands the gravity of this year's the weight of this year's performances, and on Olympic year, everyone shows up. Now, what I'd said to you is that I was happy about some of the athletes not running really fast this early. But now over the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we're going to see who the people are going to be, the real players are going to be in Paris. And Bednarek's one of them. I mean, mind you, he's running the 2 events, the men's 100 meter and 200 meters, on the toughest team to make in the world. Now, he does not have an automatic, unlike maybe Andre or a couple of the other kids that around the globe who are really good right now, who have automatic bids and automatic places at the Olympic Games.
Berth?
Yeah, berth. Shit, yeah.
There you go.
Bednarek has to make it.
Mm-hmm.
He has to make it. However, I mean, he looks amazing, man. And congratulations on the great run. He looks like he's ready. I mean, running, all his speed works on point right now. And clearly, if he looked pretty good. He looked pretty good coming off the corner and just chill going home. And running 19.6 like that means that he's ready to go.
Pretty good. Wow, you're tough.
Well,
when the guy who was in second, Courtney Lindsay, who's now a professional,
right,
runs in 20.
Right.
20:01 to be exact.
But that's a
second.
But that's a beatdown.
That's a beatdown, and you looked. He looked pretty good. He looked damn good.
No. I'm saying to you that no. First
You're
of all,
tough.
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm never going to minimize a performance like that. What I'm saying to you, we're still in May.
Yes,
right?
we are.
We're still in May.
Halfway through.
However, I have to respect and appreciate the performances of these kids because they are setting themselves up for their trials, which he has to peak twice this year, right? He has to set himself up for trials, and then go to Paris and be ready for the rest of the world. Mind you, the 100 meter finals at the U.S. trials and the 200 meter trials at the U.S. trials is going to be as good, even if not better, than the actual finals of the 100 or the 200 at Worlds.
All right. Aaron Brown, the Canadian,
in Paris.
In Paris.
And the Olympics. Sorry.
We
not
gotta,
Worlds.
I know what you're talking about. Speaking of those
they
two,
might not though. Yeah.
Speaking of these two, I mean, okay, Olympics, I get it every 4 years. Can we not get the Worlds every year, like every 2 years? I just feel like there's a gap. We need more.
No, I don't think it would be smart. First of all, the Olympics is always been booked as the top of the top, right? And so if Worlds is every 2 years, then every 2 years on non-Olympic years, I think it works good.
All right. Okay, so he goes 19.67, Kenny Bednarek. Zharnel Hughes at the inaugural Jamaican invite goes in 19.96.
Right.
Just to give you a little perspective. Now in that race, he beats Curley. He beats Coleman.
Right.
The Canadian Brendan Rodney was, I do believe, fourth, if I'm not mistaken. But
okay.
Zharnel Hughes now, he's saying, don't sleep on him. I'm going to read you a quote in a second, but what was your...
well, Zharnel, I think I told you this last season, Jason. I mean, Zharnel ran 9.8 and 19.7 last year. So Zharnel Hughes, Zharnel was going to high school. Zharnel went to high school in Jamaica. Well, I mean...
Isn't Mills his coach?
All track heads know that. But Zharnel Hughes went to high school in Jamaica. And so Zharnel was excellent, as a high school kid. So what Zharnel Hughes is doing today competing for the UK. It's not real news for the people that have seen him. I mean, he's actually coming into his own right now. So yes, to your I guess your question, he is absolutely someone that should be on the podium in the 1 and the 2. This kid is capable also of being, like, I'm just saying, there's no wide open dominant person this year.
You're putting him on the podium in the 2?
I'm putting him on the podium in both.
Has your podium gotten bigger?
No. I'm telling you, no.
Okay, Lyles, Bednarek.
Here's the thing: we're having a conversation.
Tobogo. Those are 3 right there. Where are you going to put Zharnel on the same?
I'm saying to you.
Okay.
I'm talking about potential. We have to have a conversation about potential.
Okay.
Right. Zharnel Hughes should be one of the players that nobody should sleep on, because I'm saying to you, his capabilities. I mean, obviously, his big race performance is not like Tobogo or like Laz. Get that. But I'm saying to you about capabilities. Does he have the talent to be winner or podium or on the podium for both of these events? And that's an absolute yes.
Okay, here's the quote. I want to read it to you, and you let me know if it's accurate or if it is, overshooting the runway here. So he says here, you can't sleep on me. Okay, fine. He says, quote, "I'm healthy,
right.
I'm happy,
right,
and I'm running fast. I'm just as good as anyone right now. I'm among the best."
But what should he say? That's exactly what he should say. He is among the best. And here's the thing, again, and I say this to kids, whatever you're trying to do in life, whether it's just sports or whatever, if you're doing something and you're passionate about it, there are times that you have to manifest these things. So 1, you have to put the work in. But 2, you have to speak it. And I'm telling you, Zharnel Hughes is one of the best sprinters out there. And the fact that he is believing it and he's speaking it, truth to facts, then we'll see. I mean, at the end of the day, for me and for you, what we get to see is at even better finals in Paris, because Zharnel's going to he's going to go to the British trials and he's going to make the team. So, like, unlike someone like Bednarek, Noah Lyles, Coleman, Curley, like all of them guys got to fight it out like in a couple of weeks for their trials in the USA. Zharnel will be in Paris. Right? So I just want that kid to stay healthy, because what I'd like to see, obviously, is the top 8 men of this generation line up for both those events.
Can he beat Hughes? I mean, not can he beat Hughes. Can he beat Bednarek?
Does he have the capabilities? Absolutely.
Well, I mean, anybody.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
He's a bigger guy. Yes.
Can he beat Lyles?
Well, I mean, Lyles ran 1930. He has not. So based upon the time that is out there right now, here's who we'd have, right? Who are the fastest guys? So are you gonna have in the 100 meters? Are you gonna have who's the fastest person coming back? We got Coleman 76, Fred Curley 76, Noah Lyles 9.8. But Tobogo 9.8, 9.9. I mean, man, come on.
Now do you understand why I want a 5-person podium?
We're not going to have a 5-person podium.
I know, but do you understand why we need one?
I want it to be 3. It's going to stay 3. I just want the winner to get $1 million. That's what I'm saying to you.
Wow. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Let's talk some females, because we're going to stay in Jamaica at this inaugural invitational. And I tell you, there's all kinds of highlights as we've touched on. Marie-Josée Talou Smith.
Right.
So the ladies are, adding names, right? So
she's married to a Trini.
Okay.
She just got married.
Okay, congratulations.
That's awesome.
10-9-1. Time wasn't overly flattering, but still.
What are you talking about?
She won. That's all that matters.
Okay, fine. That's your opinion. The time was excellent.
Okay, excellent.
10:91 today in May for Talou is excellent. Excellent time. Watch the race. I mean, she's always, people, when you watch the sprints, Talou, Shelly Ann Fraser, they execute so well, especially because of their stature.
Mm-hmm.
And so Talou and Shelly Ann, I think, are about the same height. I might be off, but I think they're the same height. Either way, Talou went to Jamaica went to the epicenter of the Caribbean or maybe of track world and was received fantastically, just like anybody else who runs track understand what happens when they go to the national stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And she showed up, man. 1091 May, fantastic. She looks good. I think that she is also someone, I mean, although she's a veteran, she's also someone, you know, she's obviously in the twilight of her career.
Mm-hmm.
She is someone that in Paris is going to be real trouble for the other ladies. And also, does she have the capabilities? Yes, of course. She has the capabilities to be on the podium, 100%.
All right, fair enough. 10-9-1. Okay, I'll give it to you because looking it up,
You're going to give it to me now.
Tied for the third fastest. Well, I'm saying it's okay.
Right.
I mean, you have Jasis Sears going in what, 10.77? Right. So
Jasis and Liston. Yeah, you know, but here's the thing.
Leah Hobbs went 10.88 as well,
which is great. But I'm saying to you that, you know, the college ladies and the college men. I guess we'll go there.
We'll go in there next. Yeah.
You can see that they're having conference championships now, and then NCs in the next couple of weeks, right? So they then are peaking right now, right? So I expect fast college times, but Talou is a professional, and so at the end of the day, she wants to be at her very best in Paris.
Will she be on the podium in Paris? Yes or no?
She has the capabilities. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, you want it short? There you go, man. She has a capability.
Yes or no? She's got the case. So in other words, you're saying no, which is the right answer. She will not be on the podium.
No, she has she has the capabilities. And here's the thing. She has been consistently in the finals, and again, she's putting herself in a position where if she goes out and executes as great as she can, maybe, you know what, it'd be nice to give her a medal.
You could sell Eskimo to
I could sell ice to.
You know that, right?
Sometimes I could be a politician.
You could. You're good. Anyways, we often talk about Jamaica. We often talk about the U.S. We talk about the Africans. Let's finish off with our GBR love. Right. We talked about Zharnel Hughes. We know, well, Jamaican, but you know what I mean. Right. Daryl Nita also winning at Doha. Her time was 10.98. Right. Did that move the needle for you, or just kind of a... For
sure. Daryl Nita and Asher Smith also in Jamaica. So, I mean, I'm saying to you that, yeah, of course. I mean, you know what? I think the friendship or the camaraderie between the Canadians, Jamaicans, and the Brits have always been so close because all of us are from Caribbean backgrounds. Right? So, yeah, absolutely. Daryl Nita is ready, right? Asher Smith is ready. I'm saying to you that we're winding into a season now. Remember, again, Jason, we talked about, again, we started the show talking about, times. And I was saying to you that at this point, times doesn't matter. I'm looking at execution of races. I'm looking at competition because, again, everyone's got to run the same length, right? Dina Asher Smith, Daryl Nita, they are Olympic ready now, and their trials, again, I'm letting you know this. Their trials are not gonna be just like Zharnel Hughes. Yeah. Their trials is not gonna be as hot as the Americans. So the Brits are coming this year too, man. Which is so good.
Even though he's kind of like I know he's from Anguilla, but he's kind of like an adopted Jamaican. Zharnel Hughes.
He's a yard man. Yeah, I mean, went to high. Listen, first of all, listen. If you embrace Jamaica... And
he's still getting trained by a yard man.
No, but I'm saying to you, if you embrace Jamaica, then you're Jamaican. I'm saying to you, understand this. Talou just went to Jamaica. And who met her at the airport? Shelly Ann Fraser.
Matt Bowling must be a little bit Jamaican then. He enjoyed himself there too, right?
Matt Bowling understands what it's like to be in that environment. 100%. Matt Bowling, I'm very certain you got a ton of fans in Jamaica, brother.
Yam, cocoa, banana, dashi, and everything.
He's gonna get some yam.
He took some home with him back to wherever he is.
Yeah, some sweet potato, some okra from the hills.
Yes. Amusan Toby as well. Should mention that. That was a world leading time, 22:40, I think it was, as well, in the ladies hurdles. So yeah, there's just so much going on. Going on. You spoke of the collegiate scene.
Right.
We should mention a few names here. You mentioned Brianna Liston.
Right.
Keisha Price as well,
right,
doing some impressive things. I mean, so not only is track and field hot right now, we got some young ladies ready to come up and say, you know what, make room for me.
Well, unlike a team sport where you have to, deal with the politics, in track and field, just like golf or tennis, when you're on, you're on. When you're good, you're good. Nobody can deny you when you start beating people, because at the end of the day, it's you versus the clock. And if you continue to run fast or jump far or throw, no matter what anybody says, no politics can get in there, because it is you defining what it is that you do by the results that you're garnering. So yeah, this is, and it's college, like you said, so all the young cats are making, their presence be known.
Yeah, I'm impressed. And that's why when I think of track and field and the direction it's heading in, and I realize regardless of the sport, father time, mother time, if you will, undefeated. But I'm okay with that, because even when you have the likes of a Talu Smith and Fraser Price, even Thompson Hira, when they're, when
she hasn't opened up yet, by the way.
Exactly. Still waiting for that.
Right. And Sharika has not opened up. And all of this coming in the next week or two. Like I said, now we are in a place, Jason, where not only is the weather outside getting warm, the track season.
Oh, the weather outside is warm.
Well, I don't know what the hell song that is. But the track season now is getting warm, and it's just going to get hotter. I mean, and again, you've got, people are not even talking about someone like Elaine. Shelly Ann has not opened up. Elaine always shows up on Olympic year. It's almost like it's her right. It's her privilege, right? And Sharika. So again,
she won 11:03. Sharika. She does.
With Sharika, but I'm open up for real.
I know what you mean. Yeah,
I'm talking about she ran in Jamaica. I mean, that was a practice.
That was
no, it was
a paid workout.
Yeah,
yes.
no, it's a practice. It was 100% practice. So again, all of the top you will see as over the next few shows. It's going to be the next one. I mean, just from us gathering results from today until the next time we tape, there'll be some amazing things done on the track, because everyone's kind of getting sharp.
Collegiately on the guys' side, more to talk about the Canadian, Christopher Morales-Williams.
Love that kid. Love him.
That a 19-year-old from Vaughan.
Yep.
World-leading time.
Fearless.
44:05.
Fearless.
Winning the 400-meter event at the Southeastern Conference Outdoor Championships that recently. Not so good news for another Canadian, but first of all, let's talk about Morales-Williams, because to be honest, you mentioned his name to me, and I was like...
You didn't know who he was?
Who?
No, man, great kid. From indoors. Like, I don't know why it is that people thought it was a surprise. Number one, this kid has cojones. I was going to,
Yeah.
And he's fearless, right? And I think that after... that world record, which I still don't understand why he doesn't have the world record indoors. I mean, but I understand it's the NCAA system, and we will discuss that.
Oh, yeah, you did mention that to me before.
We'll discuss that in a minute. First of all, congratulations, kid. You are the fastest man, the world record holder for the 400 indoors. That's why I want you to sleep comfortably knowing that. Then you go outdoors and you drop a bomb, 44:04, like smashing the Canadian record. It only gets up from here, right? You got NCs coming up. You got Paris. Dude, congratulations, man. You deserve all the accolades today. You deserve your flowers today. And I am one of the people cheering you on. You know it. I've sent you a note. I've talked to you. So it's all good. Again, keep doing what you're doing.
SEC, whether it be Morales-Williams, we're talking about Liston as well, doing things. That's what I'm saying. I am so excited in terms of the future of this sport. So now, there's the good. Let's talk about Michael Roth, also Canadian. I think he's from London, or out that way, St. Thomas, something like that. Anyways.
It don't matter.
He won his NCAA conference 400-meter title.
Yeah.
Huge PB of 45.78 for him.
Right.
But then he was disqualified. For what reason? Wasn't doping, wasn't a lane violation. It was for showboating. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? It wasn't a finger, was it whatever?
Right.
It was like a bit of a wave.
I think that sometimes, here's the thing. I mean, and I sent him a note also, and I spoke to, I know his
You never
coach.
send me a note.
Well, because you
Other
don't,
than
you,
to
you
say,
don't,
"Get
you,
your
you
ass in, we're
can't,
doing the
run
podcast."
44 or sub 10 or sub 20. So I sent him a note because he's coached Kareem Street Thompson, my old training partner, and his wife Jacqueline, the coach at University of Texas San Antonio. Now, I understand that the NCAA's, they want to be a stickler for their positions in officiating, but I can't understand how it is that a kid gets a PR, qualifies for the national championships, like you said, Jason, not a doping violation, not a lane violation, not impeding another athlete, and you get disqualified.
Wow.
Now,
Are we finally going to agree on something?
Well, hold up. I'm not done.
Okay.
Now, I can't imagine any of you people. I'm speaking directly to the officials now. I cannot imagine any of you people ever playing sports. Yes, I know we should all participate, but you know what?
Easy on the officials.
Winning is, whatever, dude. Winning is good. Winning is good. And when you win, you deserve to have separate accolades from just participating. And so I sent a note to Roth to let him know that I would have done exactly what you did. I did not compete in the NCAA, under the NCAA system. I was a professional athlete when I was in America. I get that. So I understand the laws or the things that are created there. But imagine, and Jason, you can remember this. Do you remember when Arian Knighton and Noah Lyles, when Arian was way ahead of Noah Lyles, and then Noah Lyles passed him at the line and pointed at him?
We see lots of that. What about DeGrasse and Bolt?
Absolutely.
Right?
That's what I'm saying to you.
It's ridiculous.
Again, for me, I think that it's always important for us to market our sport, for our sport to be fan friendly.
Of course.
And there's nothing better. This is not hockey where you drop the gloves and you're punching someone. I'm saying to you, and also that was part of the game.
That would be kind of cool if you could hit somebody during the race.
But that was also part of the game. So I'm definitely not.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything bad about hockey at all. What I'm saying to you is that there are rules that are set in place already that if you impede someone, if you step on the line, if all of these things are happening, right? If all of them are happening, and you impede your opponent or your competitor from winning or something, then yes, penalize. But if someone, adrenaline's a hell of a thing. And I'm saying to you, when you're in the middle of a race, you have a kid who has never ran that fast ever in his life, and you have a crowd that's cheering him on. For the officials that disqualified this kid, man, you have never been in a place like that in your life. You have never been in a place where you're having this outer body experience. And so again, what I said to him is keep running fast, man. At the end of the day, just like with Christopher running the quarter and breaking Canadian records, and he's gonna go faster. I say the same thing to Roth. Number one, do not be discouraged by what it is that happened to you here. Use that as fuel for you to get faster. And at the end of the day, you know what? The easiest thing to do is to be successful. Continue being faster, continue being successful, and ultimately, you're going to have egg on whomever's face that thought you don't deserve what it is that you've achieved.
Remember, without officials, we don't have sports.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, just so you know.
Without officials,
we cannot.
Without
have
athletes, we don't have sports. That's what we have. Officials, we can.
Anybody can go there and try, but without officials, we don't.
I don't know about that.
All right.
They were already lost.
Time for my favorite part of the program, where I get a chance to grill this man, and it's not always about something on the track and field scene. Sometimes it's something.
It's all about track.
Else.
A joke. It's all right.
It's the Anchor Leg, brought to you by the Great Canadian Sauce Company. For more, visit tcgsco.com, where they are dedicated to bringing the rich and diverse flavors of Canada's melting pot to your kitchen table.
Yeah.
Cleaning stream to Donovan Bailey is pouring it up.
What would have happened back in your day if after you won that gold medal,
That?
You gave some type of hand gesture, and they wanted to DQ you.
Oh, no, I'm just saying to you as a pro. No, dude, I put my hand up. I
know he's not a pro, but still.
But I'm saying on the relay, I put my hand. Remember, I put my hand up.
Exactly. Nothing wrong with it.
But I'm saying to you, adrenaline's a hell of a thing, especially when people are chirping.
We are getting too soft. That's all it is.
We 100%. No, we are
too soft.
not getting.
Yes.
We are too soft if that's happening. Either way, yeah, I think we're a little hot from that. But yes, I put my hand up. I looked at people. I obviously didn't impede anyone from winning, because if I'm beating them, I can look at someone.
You don't want somebody to do something like that? Beat them.
Absolutely.
Beat them on the track. All right. First up, Michael Johnson. Okay, so this is track related. Michael Johnson, you know who that is, right? You've heard You've heard of him?
I do.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if he called you in terms of
Michael
wanting to participate with this, but the 4-time Olympic champ wants to have his own track league. Will this actually happen?
Well, Michael has raised. Well, first of all,
he's partnered himself with the right people.
Michael's got some heavy hitters. Michael's raised money, and I think anything that's positive for track and field, I'm on board. And if Michael called me today, I'll be on board with him. In fact, I think that, I mean, I'm not selling myself, but I think that the league that he's having was started by me, or started by us in 1997. So yeah, I 100% support what Michael's doing. And again, if you can have athletes that are more recognized and have the capabilities of making more money, absolutely do it.
Maybe he'll call.
Oh, it's cool, man.
Just
my people might talk to his people, so it's all right.
Don't know if he'd want you to take the lead. Anyways, WNBA expansion is coming to Toronto in 2026, so a couple seasons away. We're looking forward to that. Caitlin Clark made her highly anticipated pro debut recently. 20 points, 10 turnovers. What number is more glaring to you? The 20 points or the 10 turnovers?
Neither, man. I mean, she's a rookie coming up, and so the fact that she came and lit it up for 20 points is great. First of all, she's a great basketball player. I mean, it was the most watched. It was from what I read, it was the most watched.
So you didn't watch?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I was watching the men's. The WNBA most watched WNBA game ever. So she's bringing an audience, and so what she is doing today is exactly why it is that she got those big contracts. More people in the stands, more people watching, which simply means that media deal with the WNBA would be bigger, which means that the ladies will get more money, which I'm all for. 10
turnovers. Different world than it was in college for her. That 10 turnovers, by the way, tied for 8th in a single game in
so you have a problem
NBA history. I just think she's going to realize things are a little bit different going against the big girls.
But I just said that to you.
Exactly.
And don't say big girls. Say the pros.
No, I'm just saying pros.
Yeah, dude, I know. But I'm saying to you that, remember I said that. I said that.
And you're right.
I said that.
I just didn't want to say you were.
Yeah, well, we know that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, which is every day. What I'm saying to you is that the what we have now is we have someone who was an exceptional basketball player, right? But she's also going up against some exceptional other basketball players. So yeah, she's gonna get hers 100%. She's gonna get her 20, 30 points. But yeah, there's gonna be some girls lining up to ladies lining up to ball with her.
NBA playoffs. Boston, the first to punch that ticket to the Final Four. We're still awaiting the other series. Who do you have in the top two?
Top two from where?
What do you mean from where?
Well, because you're out. Okay, last week we had a conversation about, remember the last time we had a conversation when we were talking about Denver and Minnesota and how spectacular.
Giving you a chance to redeem yourself.
Yes, no. I do that. Listen, I apologize. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And so how spectacular Minnesota looked against the reigning NBA champions, Denver's, right? And so I was like, wow, man, like Ant Edwards was going to take over and he's going to be the next coming of Jesus of basketball. And I got to tell you, watching that, because I'm following that series very close, right? And I'm saying to you, just what they have done and how they've brought it back around has been awesome. So
I was going to give you a chance to redeem yourself without mentioning that.
No.
Boston, Denver. Can we just go to the final right now?
I take responsibility.
Can we just go to the final right now? Do you agree, Boston, Denver?
Ooh, Boston out of the East.
Who's going to beat them, New York or Indiana?
Boston. Yeah. I mean, Boston. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay, and then Denver?
Yeah, Denver's going through now. Denver's it's over now. Denver's coming out of the West.
Yeah, that's kind of like a technical 6-11 dominoes when you're 5-0 and you get beat 6-5. Well, Minnesota was up 2-0. They're going to get beat 4-2.
Yeah.
The PGA Championship, Valhalla, Louisville, Kentucky, where the holes are named after something horse related.
Oh, jeez.
Giddy up. You know I love that.
You're the horse guy.
Well, Tiger Woods, who last time I checked was about even to start his round, maybe +1. Will we see him play on the weekend?
You know what my answer is going to be, dude?
No. I'm not asking you, do you want him to? I said, will we?
Yes.
Okay. That's all. Wow. It finally happened after 385 shows of running things with Donovan Bailey. I finally got a yes or no answer.
Yes.
Can I get one more? We've had 18 Triple Crown winners. Mystic Dan won the Kentucky Derby. Will he take that next step towards racing greatness in the Preakness Stakes?
Maybe.
Oh, one and done. That's okay. You know what? It was better than nothing.
Nah, it's all good, man.
It's all good. All right. And speaking of it's all good, I'm glad you got your stuff back. I know we touched on that off the top of the show.
Dude, I'm so stressed.
I mean, yeah.
It's all right.
It's okay.
It's all right.
You can let it breathe now.
There are some good people out there. There are some good people out there. I mean, I lost, although there are a bunch of people trying to buy some stuff on my carts, but I did. I just wanted
a Tesla.
I lost it.
I tried.
I lost it. And someone, although again they were trying to do some Bandulu business on my carts, and all of that stuff was returned.
Bandulu, for those of you not.
So there were some good people that returned that, and I got a call this morning, and thank God I'm good.
Yeah, I mentioned Tesla. That's kind of like giving away free sponsorship.
Yeah, maybe.
Tesla, you gotta shout us out now and hit us up back. Speaking of sponsors, once again, our thanks to Biopods. Biopods.com, empower your every step, for sponsoring our race of the week, as well as the Great Canadian Sauce Company. That's a great name.
The Great Canadian Sauce Company. I came up with it myself.
Well, yeah. I'll just leave it there. Yeah. As always, we thank you for the company with this and every edition of Donovan Bailey Running Things. My man, take us out.
You know what? Until next week. Peace out.
Go get your stuff.